welcome to my show. I'm your host, Jack Diller. Tonight we have a very special guest, Boo Radley. He comes from a small town called Macomb in Alabama. Well, Boo Radley, can I call you that?
Yeah, that's what everybody calls me, so I guess it's okay.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, because I've been hearing a lot of things, but I want to hear it from you.
Well, I'm a very, shy person. I'm independent. I used to, be very not social, but lately I've come in contact with two little kids. I've, they're very weird, though. They're as strange as monkey, in fact. They have been my inspiration to becoming a great detective. But the one mystery I never really got around was why those French kids always pretended to stab themselves with scissors.
Interesting. Well, tell us a little about your detective career.
Well, mostly detectives are very sneaky and mysterious, and I have been that way in the past when I had been secretly sending messages to Atticus's children.
Wait, you know Atticus? Famous lawyer?
Yes, he was my neighbor.
Can you...
Hey, let's get back to me, okay?
Alright, okay.
For some reason, I felt a connection, not only with those kids, but what I was doing with those kids. They were the light of my life before my career.
Wow, that was very deep. Very deep, really. So, tell us how does it feel to leave your hometown and fulfill your career around the world?
Well, I'm actually glad of leaving all those people judging me.
Well, I'm sure they all meant well. But I'd like to ask you if you if you had any violence in your line of work, but you don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Now I'm fine with that. It was actually a bit before my career as a detective started. But I warn you, I've shadowed some horrible events to take place near the end of the story.
That's fine. Keep going.
Okay then. The Finch kids had went to a fair on their own, but I had gotten worried, so I followed them. On their way back, they were attacked. By who? I don't know. But when I instantly saw Jem fall, I zoomed in, and I accidentally killed him.
What'd you say?
I said I accidentally killed him.
Can you speak a little loud, please? I can't really hear you.
I said he accidentally killed himself. Okay.
Damn, that's terrible. Sorry to hear that. But now let's talk about being a detective. I know it's hard to be a detective for long hours, stressful situations, problems between your personal life and your professional life. How do you handle all that? How do you juggle all that stress?
Well, actually, I mainly handle my stress by first and foremost eating and watching Kevin Hart.
Who?
I mean watching Kevin Martin.
Who?
Oh, my bad. I mean listening to John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy. Oh, okay. I didn't know you like to listen, but I guess. So, how do you deal with every case differently than other detectives?
Well, since I'm a homicide detective, I would first interview the family like any other detective would. But in my case, I wouldn't listen to the family as much because they're not much help, except for maybe a younger brother if there is one, because he's close to the older siblings. Other than that, I would go to his closest friend, and usually they would know some stuff, and they would give me hints, and I would be clever, and look for the most random clues around the crime scene.
Wow. Seems such like a snake. But, well, anyways. You're pretty clever though. Anyways. Before your life changed, what did Boo Radley do on his spare time?
Well, I'd mostly chill in the basement, talk to myself a bit, watch some little kids play.
You sound like you have no life. But, yeah. Is that all? last question for tonight. So, Boo, is there anything that you really cherish?
Actually, yes. My blanket. It really symbolizes me and reminds me of my childhood.
When was the last time you washed that?
I was a child.
Thanks very much. That's all for tonight. I'm gonna just leave. You stink.